Part 7. At the coaling plant.
So boss,
How did you let Twinkle Toes escape?
Yeah.
How stupid can you actually be, huh?
Oh, that,
Well, I did it on purpose. I was testing him to see if he could escape.
liar.
Pants on fire. Does he wear pants? Well, training pants.
All right.
Playtime's over, Splodge.
Uh-oh.
Now it's time for the next lesson, eh? I call it How to Stop Being Stupid. Then his claw knocked on the coal chute and coal began to spill out all over Diesel 10.
Now that is stupid.
James, Gordon, and Henry with Rarity, Rainbow Dash, and Fluttershy laughed as well. Soon, Diesel 10 was almost completely buried in a pile of coal.
Well, now that's gonna ruin my facial.
Oh. Meanwhile, Lily was sitting by a tree with a tire swing outside of Burnett's house, muttering to herself as she threw stones into the river, just as Patch arrived. Bet you can't climb that tree. Hearing that, Lily decided to prove him wrong. She wanted to prove to Patch that she could do it. So she got up, then climbed up the rope of the tire swing. Patch watched as Lily climbed to the top of a rope and then sat on one of the branches. Patch shook his head in surprise and chuckled a little by how good of a climber Lily was. Then Lily quickly climbed back down the tree, down to him. See? Wow, where'd you learn to do that? On my fire escape. Hi, I'm Patch. I'm Lily. Do you live around here? Yes, my mom and dad run the stables. Then Burnett arrived. Morning, Patch. Good morning, Mr. Stone. I'm running into shiny time. Could Lily come with me if she'd like to? I'd like to. She looked at Burnett for an answer. Sure, she can go. Be back by sunset, though. Do you want to come too? I never go there now. Then he left. Bye, Grandpa. So, have you ever ridden a horse before? No. Soon, beautiful music played as Patch and Lily happily rode off on Patch's majestic white horse as it galloped with much beauty and grace across the fields. I've always wanted to go this way. We're following some shadowy lines I see on a map. They're like railroad tracks without any rails. Back on Sodor, the Cutie Mark Crusaders had finally arrived on Sodor from the portal. Here we are, Crusaders! The island of Sodor! Oh yeah! This is gonna be perfect! Now we're sure to try to get our cutie marks here. But where exactly can we try to get cutie marks here? Well, maybe we should try to find Thomas the Tank Engine with Twila. That'll surely be a good place to start. Yeah. Thomas is number 1 after all. Yeah, let's do it! And so they went off to find Thomas and Twilight. However, things were not going well on Muffle Mountain, as we see P.T. Boomer with an excavator digging up rocks on the mountainside.
I know it's here. Come on, let's tear this thing down. Come on, machine. No man's gonna stop Boomer. Burnett, I'll get it. Watch me.
Inside the workshop, we only get a look at the beautiful painting of Lady standing very still. But Boomer still kept on trying to dig through the mountain. At Shining Time Station, Lily was tracing the lines of the stained glass window with her finger. Then she thought she could hear Junior's voice. Mud shook his head. Then in a shower of sparkles came Junior. Junior was now wearing one of his cousin's conductor uniforms, pretending to be a steam engine, making chuffing noises and moving his arms like pistons while standing on a skateboard. Junior? Presto! I've given up on ever seeing you again. Now, what's blue, green, and red and goes beep beep? A parrot, and you mean chirp chirp. Nah, it's trains, talking trains. I'm off to see them right now on the island of Sodor, and cousin. He also told me that there were magical, colorful talking ponies from Equestria visiting there and being friends with them. But I overslept and I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you want to come? Can we be back here by sunset? I hope so. If I want to get back to the beach. He put his skateboard down and rolled it away. What do you think, Mutt? Mutt barked as in saying, I don't see why not. Okay, good. It's... He pointed to the tunnel on the wall. This way. We'll take the shortcut. He hit the signal arm with his hand, which clanged like the real thing. Really? Well, there's two of us. Oh well. I guess I'll have to use Cousin's extra supply of gold dust. Doesn't matter, we'll have plenty more soon. Then Lily scooped up some gold dust scattered gold dust in her hand. Can I take this little bit back for Grandpa? Be my guest. I'll take care of it for you. He scooped up some of the gold dust in his whistle. Ready? Here goes. Then Junior blew into his whistle as well as Mr. C's emergency whistle, and they both sparkled away into the tunnel on the wall. And inside the magic railroad, Lily and Junior were floating in midair, sitting down along the railway tracks, as Junior had now grown to a normal-sized adult. You've grown bigger. Maybe you're smaller. I'm just adjusting to my new surroundings. This is the only place it ever happens to me. Whoa! A bit bouncy, isn't it? Where are we? Conductor's Railroad. Magic Railroad? Junior blew into a whistle. Whatever. We're traveling miles and miles to the island. But I don't know if this rail's gonna last much longer. It'll vanish like the engine. What engine? The engine that used to travel on this railroad. Cousin and I never saw it. We don't know what happened to it. Then they passed a coal truck that Thomas and Twilight lost earlier. Hey, what's that doing there? Then he looked ahead and took Lily by the hand. Ready, Lily? Here are the buffers. Now! And with a whoosh of flashing colors, a deep whistle blowing sound, and a bell clanging, Lily and Junior flew out the other side of the buffers onto the island of Sodor. They landed on the ground with a soft bump. Where are we? Junior checked his compass. The island of Sodor, of course. This way. He got up and walked toward a hill and started to climb it. Achoo! Oh, bogus. What's the matter? I think I'm allergic to grass. Achoo! Junior continued on climbing up the hill as Lily climbed up behind him. It's a good thing I like climbing things. Soon they came to the top of the hill. Then some whistling and talking could be heard. What's that noise? The engines and ponies. I told you they talk. We're just too far away to hear what they're saying. We can see the engines and ponies going about their business in an overhead shot. Birdie and Hollydash passed nearby again. Hello! That's where the Cutie Mark Crusaders were still on the search for Thomas and Twilight.
Thomas! Twilight! Where are you?
Just then they heard a familiar chuffing sound followed by a recognizable peep peep on his whistle.
Oh, I hear Thomas! I hear him!
And sure enough, coming along the line was Thomas and Twilight with Annie and Clarabelle and their pony friends Wisteria and Daisy Dreams on board.
Thomas! Twilight!
Huh? Oh, Twilight! Look who's here! And standing by the tracks were Apple Bloom, Scootaloo, and Sweetie Belle. Thomas braked slowly to a stop. Apple Bloom? Scootaloo? Sweetie Belle? What are you girls doing here?
We're trying to see if we can get our cutie marks doing something here. And we decided to find you two. And well, here we are.
Us?
Ask us for help? But we weren't expecting you three to be on Sodor at this time, because we're still trying to find Mr. Conductor, who's lost.
Who's Mr. Conductor? And why is he lost? So Thomas and Twilight explained everything to the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and the three of them were amazed.
Oh, can we help you two find this Mr. Conductor? Yeah, we Crusaders like to help others. Please, 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 pretty please with 3 cherries on top.
Oh, yes. Of course you three can. Would that be all right with you, Twilight?
Well, I guess there wouldn't be any harm in you three helping us out. So,
yes, you three can join us searching for Mr. Conductor.
Yay!
So the Crusaders hopped on board in Thomas's cab with Twilight, and Thomas set off once again down the line.
Just think, Crusaders! We could get our cutie marks and search and rescue!
Then Thomas thought he could see something up ahead.
Oh, Annie, Clarabelle, girls! There's Mr. Conductor! We found him! Really?
She looked to where Thomas was looking, but as they got closer...
Oh! Look, Junior! Look! Over there!
Oh, Bunko, it's Junior.
Junior?
Who's Junior? Oh, he's Mr. Conductor's silly cousin.
Really now?
As she saw Lily and Junior.
Junior, look!
It's Thomas! Thomas, with the 4 ponies in his cab, came to a stop next to Lily and Junior. Thomas! Now, don't look so surprised when you haven't seen me since. You stuffed party poppers down my funnel! Hey, we had a laugh. You did. Wait, Junior said he put party poppers into your funnel? Yes, he did, Twilight, and I, for one, do not find it funny. Not one bit. Well, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound very funny to me either. And I thought only Pinkie Pie would ever think of doing something like that.
We agree,
said the CMC. You're talking to each other. Ah, first prize. Lily, Thomas, and Twilight sparkle. Thomas and Twilight sparkle, Lily. Now then, where's my cousin? Hi. Hello, Lily. Welcome to Sodor. Hi, Lily. Very nice to meet you. As you can see, I'm Thomas's pony friend. And inside his cab are 3 other fillies from Equestria. 3 fillies from Equestria, known as the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo.
Howdy there, Lily. Nice to meet you, Lily.
Yeah, very cool to meet you, Lily. Lily smiled and waved in awe at the sight of how cute the Cutie Mark Crusaders were.
I think she likes us.
Soon Lily began to climb on board. Soon Junior began to climb on board Thomas's cab as well. Come on, Lily. I'm very at home on trains.
Plus, there's always room for one more.
So Lily got on board as well, and Twilight got on last. Don't worry, Annie and Clarabelle. I'll send for Pussy and Pinky to come and fetch you. And he set off, without his coaches.
We've heard that one before.
They were very displeased at being left behind. Don't worry, girls. We'll be right here to keep you company, said Wisteria.
We certainly will,
said Daisy Dreams, giving them a wink.